Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we're going to be learning how I made this high neck top. This top is so beautiful and it is so elegant. So if this is what you are interested in, please stay tuned, watch the end of this video, and also do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. So let's get straight into the video. So this is the fabric I'll be using and my zipper. The name of the fabric I can't remember because it's been long I bought this fabric, like it's really been long. So this is my pattern paper. I'm going to come down by 4 inches from the starting point of my pattern paper. I'm going to roll it out. So this is going to be my new shoulder line. So the length of my top is just 22 inches. So I'm going to mark it out, and also mark out from my shoulder to my bust, my shoulder to my waist, my shoulder to and the length. Yeah, so although the waistline, the waist measurement is not really needed for this, it's not really needed. So I'm going to label it shoulder line, bust line, waistline and length. The neck width that I'm using is just 3 inches neck width, and the shoulder measurement is my shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 7 inches. I'm going to go ahead and mark my armhole line. I'm going to connect it, and also I'll connect my shoulder slope. Then the next I'm going to do is to input my bust measurement divided by 4. Whatever I have, I'm going to add extra 2-inch allowance. So whatever measurement that I use for the bust, that is something I'm going to be using for the length of this dress, because this is a free dress. Okay, so I'm going to be connecting my armhole right now. Then from this our new shoulder line, I'm going to go up by 2.5 inches. So 2 inches is the length of the collar. Okay, is the length that I want. So ½ inch is for joining. So I'm going to connect it, and I will use my free hand to curve it out. All right, then the next I'm going to do is just to cut out the pattern paper. The back and the front is just the same thing. The only difference from the back is just the zipper allowance. That is the difference. Okay, so but every other thing is just the same thing. And the method we're going to be using for this is a slash and spread method. That is what we're going to be using for this. So for my armhole, I came in by 1.5 inches. That is what I came in by. Okay, from my armhole, you can see the way I did this. So I'm going to be rolling the line straight down, just the way I'm doing in this video, because I'm going to be cutting it out, like you're going to be cutting it open. So I stopped at that point where our joining, like our collar started. Okay, that is where I stopped. So you can see the way I'm opening it. So I'm going to be opening it this way. The armhole is going to fold, no problem. Okay, because once you do the gathers on the shoulder, it's still going to sit properly. So I got another pattern paper. So I'm going to place it on top of a new pattern paper right now. I'm going to mark it out just the way you see me do. I'm drafting it out on a new pattern paper, because that new pattern paper is going to be the one we're going to be using. So I'm going to cut it out right now. So the point where our collar started, I'm going to indicate that point, because when cutting on the fabric, I'm going to notch that point. So this is me cutting it on the fabric. I added 1 inch allowance for the folding. Okay, so this is me cutting it, and I added ½ inch allowance on the side, although there's allowance already, but I just added extra ½ inch on the side, on the armhole and also on the shoulder for the joining. Okay, because we're also going to be cutting a matching facing for this to use it to turn it, but the armhole is going to be a neat finishing. All right, so right now I'm going to notch that point, which is where our collar started from. So I'm going to be placing the fabric on top of another fabric now to cut out the back piece. Like I said earlier, the only difference is just the zipper allowance. That is just the difference. Okay, every other thing is the same. And the measurement I use for my zipper is just 1 inch allowance. That is what I use for my zipper. So this is my back piece now. After attaching my zipper, I'm going to be placing my facing on top. After placing it on top, we are going to be stitching is the neckline, the zipper side, and the armhole. You see the shoulder side? The shoulder side has to be open, okay? Because at the end you're going to see what you're going to be doing with the shoulder side. So this is the front piece. So I'm going to be placing the facing for the front piece on top of the front. So now I'm going to be joining it on the neckline, which is the neckline, and the armhole side. Also the both shoulder sides should be open, okay? Both of them should be open. So I'm going to join it neckline, armhole side, just the way you see me indicating in this video. So after doing that, this is the back piece. This is how it's looking. I've gone ahead to attach the zipper and join everything. You can see the shoulder side is open, and why this is the front piece. So guys, please watch very closely in this part, okay? So I'm going to be using the back piece. I'm going to be placing it on top of the front. So on that shoulder line, it's just like when you are trying to turn your shoulder with a facing to have a neat finish. That is the same thing we're doing right now. Okay, so I'm going to be placing this back. I'll use the front facing to turn it. Like right now, the back is inside. Okay, you can see this is the front face. I use it to turn it on the shoulder, or should I say on the neckline. Okay, this is how it is looking. If you don't understand that part, please try to rewatch it again. So I'm going to be joining it with straight stitches all the way to that point I notched. Then from that point I notched, I'll start doing my printing. You can decide to do gathers from that point to notch, okay, but I decide to do printing from the point I notch. So at the end, it's going to come out so beautiful. So this is the look. Okay, you can see how it is looking so clean. So when you turn it to the back side, it's looking the same way. So the rough edges is inside, just the way you see it right now. This is what you're trying to achieve, okay? So right now I'm going to be joining it with 1 inch allowance on the side, and also go ahead to hem the down parts. So guys, please, if there is any part you did not understand in this tutorial, please let me know in the comment section. And God bless you all for all your support towards my channel. God bless you. I truly appreciate. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share to your loved ones. Alright, and also please follow me on my social media handles. I'm going to be putting it on my comment section and also my description box, so that if you have any style you want me to recreate, you can send it right there. Okay, God bless you and see you all in the next video. Bye.